So welcome back to Sandcastle Snippets with me, Andy Hancock, and today we're looking at, we're being joined by Max Havorka, who's 5 times amateur champion of South Padre Island. Him and his mom win the title virtually every year. They're pretty unbeatable. And Max helps me on the beach, and what Max is doing at the moment is hand stacking. So rather than dig the sand and water out of the ground, which you can out of the beach, you use a bucket because it's just easier and faster. And you can see that he's just been stacking pancakes on top of the ground, and now what we're doing is we're going to join those pancakes to our castle. So a bit of water on both surfaces, which doesn't do much for the details, but we're not showing you details today, we're showing you how to stack. So Max gets that molten sand, puts his hand in there and uses it as a bridge, and then he literally just digs the sand out with one hand, just flops it on, and there you go, holding it with his hands, and then he's just flopping it on that bridge. Boom. And that's what he does, just makes it a bit thicker, and then he's going to hold it there and just join it in. Bit of water at the top, and then we're going to join that in and make sure that's better. And it's just a bit thicker at the top. But that's how you do it. You just hold it with your own hand, use the other hand to lift sand and water out of the bucket, and it just makes it a lot easier. And if you push the sand and water into the surface, it means it's joined more effectively. So that's exactly how you do hand stacking when you're making a bridge. And then Max is going to join it by literally doing the same thing again. He's made a bit of an overhang on that bridge, making it smoother on the top. And then he's going to move down to the floor, I think, and make another bit. But he's going to stack up a little tower first. So there we go. He's making a little tower on top of our column, of our bridge, like a little guard tower, to change the shape. We're changing the dynamic. We're making the castle look like it's spread out all over the place, and you can't possibly tell now that it's made from a bucket or 2 buckets. Okay, so we're using hand stacking to do something different. The other thing is hand stacking is one of 4 methods. There's drip castling, soft packing, hand stacking, and forming. They're the 4 different types of sandcastling. So, and through the videos you'll see each one, but at the moment we're doing hand stacking, and we used forming to make the buckets. When we fill the buckets, and we use soft packing when we make the moats. So if we want to do a staircase that comes off our little tower, we've done another tower here. We've jumped a bit. We've done another tower and another bridge. So what we're doing now is showing you how to hand stack, because as I said before, girls shimmy and boys jiggle. So we've shimmied all the pancakes, and then what we're doing is jiggling, and you hold your hands parallel and you just stack up blocks of sand. Really easy. Boom. Hold it till the water disappears. There you go. Another one. Join it on and really push the sand into the surface of the one up front or next to it, because the water will enable it to bond better. So Max is stacking these away. So you can see how they're stacked up together in like an arc. And then after we finish building all the hand stacks, we actually carve it away. So so you can do this by just joining it to the castle, making it nice and thin. One of the things about thin bridges is that people go, wow, that's, I mean, how did you get it to, how does it join? Well, it's very simple. You have to hand stack it. I can show you how to pack sand into buckets all day, but that won't help anybody. What we do is we hand stack to join elements to our castles that you can't use a form for. And then it gives you a whole new dynamic. People are going, wow, look at that. How do they make it curvy? Well, this is how you do it. You actually stack it in whatever shape you want. And then in this particular case, we're transitioning from one level to another. So we're going to go down, then we're going to go flat, then we're going to go down, then we're going to go flat, then we're going to go down. So it's just a really easy way to do it. The big spatula is great for doing beautiful flat curves, or big smooth curves, should I say. And then we're going around at the bottom. Unfortunately, I didn't film this very well, but you get the idea. So we're going down like this, and we're going to make another building here. Why not? Why not? We've got enough room. Let's just make a parapet or a building. A parapet is something that holds part of a castle up, or a part of a bridge. So there we go. And now you get your small spatula. You change spatulas again from large to small. Oh, and then from small to large. Large is great for doing the flat sides and for doing the sides of the support columns, like this. Makes very beautiful big flat cuts, and we like that. So then we move around, and I think now we change spatulas again. Yes, there we go. and we now do the bridges nice and thin using our small spatula. There you go, and then we can put an inset in it by using our little offset. Remember the offset, the little bend in our spatula makes these beautiful column shapes. Then we'll pull that out, and we'll get the side dead straight using our really big spatula, which makes it very easy to scoop things out of the middle and do that. So this is where it gets easier, because we find that we can do all these different things with just the two spatulas. So this is why we're making these videos today, to show you how handy this can be. And now the tools, obviously, we sell on sandcastlelessons.com, and the large trowel is something we've got in new now. So, and you don't get it with your lesson either, you have to order it specially. So if you are going to book a lesson and you're watching the videos, make sure that you tell us you want the extra big one. It is available on the website to order. So again, keep it smooth, and then just pull away all the rough debris, and then keep your tower smooth and your debris crunchy, as it were, like rough. And then if you do that, what that will do is give you that lovely contrast, which makes your sandcastle pop straight out of the beach. Looks like, wow, how did they make that come out of the beach and get it so smooth? So if you do the smooth bit first and then add the sand for the rough bit, you won't have a problem. Oh, change spatulas again. And look, we're going to go around and make that walkway go around that little tower, and then make it smooth, and then carve that so it's a nice smooth column. Okay, and we're not, as I say, we're not doing any decoration today. What we're doing is showing you how to use the spatulas. So it's very simple. Get used to your big spatula. I mean, if you do go to the beach, or you go to a beach location, or you go for the summer, it's worth investing in the big spatula, because you'll be able to do everything so much quicker. And then, so we're making it go around here. So we've got like another courtyard, and we've got some more water. And we're going to go up here and have a set of stairs that go down to the water, and the water would obviously have a boat by it. So, you know, away we go. So, and do that, and then we can go around, and, you know, so hopefully at the end it doesn't look like a bucket. So that's what we're doing. A bit more spreading. Use your hands. One of the things about raking with your hands, or raking with anything, it shouldn't look like a rake when you're finished. Shouldn't be any rake marks in it. So it should look scattered, and that makes it look really effective. Now here's some big steps using the big spatula. And people are always very concerned about steps. Oh, I don't think they're up to code, you know. Whatever that means. Who cares if they're up to code? It's a castle. So we're doing big steps and showing you how to do big ones really quickly with the big spatula, which is very fast like that. So they then go down to the, and yeah, all right. So they go down and spread them out and do all that stuff. And then we can use the small spatula to come in and do smaller steps. They're still quite big. Yes, you can make them smaller. I'm just doing this quickly for the video, but it shows you. You just go, keep that flat, and then you come around the other side, which we have to do for filming, and then you go down, out, sideways, in. Down, out, sideways, in. Down, out, sideways, in. Down, out, sideways, in, always. And that way you don't break the stairs off. If you flick the front of the step, you'll break it. So down, out, sideways, in. Down, out, sideways, in. And you do that, and you follow the curve. So if the bottom of the castle is turning, you would turn the spatula with it. So we're going to do that, but I don't think this one turns very much, so I think it's pretty straight. So that's how you do that. So my name's Andy Hancock. Thank you to Max Avorka for being on the video. He's a great guy, and he's one of the fastest hand stackers I've ever seen. So, and then after when you do the stairs, you can always cut away some of the stairs underneath, so your staircase pops out from the top of your castle, and people go, well, why doesn't it just fall off? That's because we're all magicians. It's all smoke and mirrors. Okay, so it's not smoke and mirrors at all, it's engineering. It's actually physical chemistry, and what we're doing is forming interstices and doing all sorts of cool stuff. So, an interstice is a microscopic layer of water between two flat surfaces that causes it to become an attractor. So, that is how sandcastles are held up. This is how you use the best basic tools on the beach. Large spatula, small spatula, you can make that in about an hour. We filmed for, and there it is. Very simple. Very effective, and it doesn't come out of a bucket because we don't do boring. You can order everything online, sandcastlelessons.com. See you next time. This is Andy Hancock from the best beach in Texas. Bye.